they last, as I know your friendships with my parents will last. So as many of you have said to me already, this is not farewell. This is Fir Melenge. Thank you.
Sonali, introduce yourself first.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I'm Sonali Doshi. I am a daughter of Priya and granddaughter of my Ajina Tuba. I don't know. Okay, so today I'm going to give a little bit of a speech, and then I'm also going to sing a song after that. So like I said, good afternoon, and thank you all again so much for coming to celebrate my grandparents and all of their milestones. When my cousin Shayla and I were young, we used to lie in bed at night dreaming of the day that we would inherit Aji and Azuba's beautiful house on 7 Bridges. We imagined raising our families here together. So you can imagine how sad we both were when we heard our family would be leaving the home behind. As I look back on 19 years of my life, I have so many memories of this place and my time with Aji and Azuba. Whether I was sitting on the kitchen floor rolling rotis or playing pretend in their garden, each memory involves a certain light. That light is in my grandparents' smiles. As you've seen in the slideshow a little while ago, you can seldom capture a moment when my Aji and Azuba are not having a great time. I admire them especially for that. But I admire them for so many other reasons. First, I admire their intelligence. I grew up on stories from both of them. Some were silly tales of the Kuluba and parties in my stomach, and some were Hindu legend or lessons for life. I always appreciated their careers as doctors, but for me, as their granddaughter, their stories and the wisdom from them was the most important thing. Second, I admire their commitment to family and friends. Whether an ocean away or on the other side of town, I learned by example to treasure the people that matter to me and the time I get to spend with them. And lastly, I admire their willingness to listen. One of my favorite things about Aji and Azuba is that they are always interested in having a conversation. I remember so many summers spent on the porch swing, chattering on about my friends in school, and Aji would always listen. And Azuba was always the first to ask all kinds of things. With Azuba, I discussed everything from World War II to the best way to dress when we went out to dinner. My Aji and Azuba instilled values in me that I will have the opportunity to teach my own children and grandchildren one day. I am so incredibly blessed to have them in my life. Now, as you step into the next chapter of your life, I am pleased that you will be closer to me. Sorry. I know that our long list of memories will continue to grow. I am so proud of both of you for making the difficult transition away from the Garden State and the people that make living here so special. I love you both very much. Thank you for everything you are.
While they have a little wardrobe adjustment. Sonali's going to sing to you in just a moment, but I had forgotten that I had this letter from
Lata Farke, who unfortunately could not be here. Huh? I'm going to say Lata Moshi. I was going to mention Kedar first. Where are you, Kedar? You still here? Oh, did they have to go? Okay. Well, anyway, Kedar Farke came to represent his family. Sorry?
They might be just outside.
Oh, just outside. Oh, are you getting her? Okay. Anyway, Lata and Madhav Farke were two of my parents' very closest friends in all the years that they've been here. And sadly, they couldn't make it today because they aren't here in town. But their son, Kedar, is here. I did want to just read a letter that Lata Moshi asked me to share with all of you that really kind of comments on her friendship with my mom in particular. So she says, "Dear Elka, we met 40 years ago. As soon as I met you, I was so impressed by your accomplishments. You were a physician, a mother, and a wife. You had a full life, and you were balancing it very well. With all of that, you were down to earth. No ego. As I got to know you more, I liked you even better. You came from a middle-class family like me, grew up with sisters like me, with the same genes as your sisters, you shine through. We came nearly 8,000 miles away from our family, and it was a perfect time for me to have a big sister. We talked on various subjects. Many times I called about issues with my husband, my kids, and in-laws, and you gave me good advice. You had a busy life, but you still found time to talk to me and give common sense solutions. You are a big feminist. I know deep in your heart you wanted to be recognized as Dr. Saranjami, that was her maiden name. But to keep harmony to keep harmony is your biggest priority. Being a true naturalist, it came to you easily. In discussions of Dharma, you look to different points of view, debate with great enthusiasm, but follow your heart and listen to nature. In that regard, you are a true philosopher. When we were in Tinton Falls, we used to meet quite often. We'd get a chance to attend all of each other's special days. We really are a big family. Since both of our families have expanded, we meet by phone quite often to share our stories. Today we are not attending the going away party, since you are not really going away from us. You will still be here in my heart, except the physical distance will increase. All the best, Lata.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Hello, I'm Devin Doshi, Prakash and Alka's youngest grandchild. This has its advantages, but not not a lot of disadvantages. For the advantages, Audrey treats me the best. Every time I visit New Jersey, she makes me the best chocolate chip pancakes that are superior to my mother's in every way. That's because she uses real chocolate pieces instead of chips, and feeds me as many as I want without complaining about how others won't get them. When I was younger, Aji would tell me this story about an old woman and a wolf, or the Mantari and the Kolaba story. You can ask her to tell it to you later. I forgot it yesterday. She would tell me this story, and I would laugh and laugh, and she would laugh. And even to this day, we still laugh about it. We can't even finish a story without laughing so hard. She might be old, but she is not frail. She will get into a pillow fight with me without hesitation. Maybe a little bit of hesitation. Whenever someone annoys me or stresses me out, she's always there to listen and ask how I'm doing. Azaba, on the other hand, spoils me to the max. While others say no, he says yes. This means trips to Hoffman's ice cream every day. Well, not every day. Mini golf at the racetrack. And as a young kid, it also meant trips to Toys R Us to get whatever I wanted. He wouldn't listen to my parents tell him I didn't need another cheater toy, and I love that. Anyway, I wanted to tell you how proud I am of them. Azaba's hard work has always impressed me, from his work as a doctor to his work as an author. Check out his book, by the way. I always say I can't believe how talented he is, and how when he sets his mind to something, he always accomplishes it. As for Aji, all she has to do is look at me to make me laugh. No one listens better, and no one can be sillier than she can. If you didn't know, she's a master gardener because she can grow anything, and she wants you to try all of it. I'm incredibly lucky to be your grandson. I am proud of your marriage, your careers, and how hard you two work. And I'm excited to be seeing you more now that you're moving to Virginia. Thank you, and happy anniversary.
Now we'll take a quick break from the speeches and you guys can finish enjoying your lunch.
So as you can see on the program, we have about 30 minutes to mingle, socialize, enjoy dessert, and finish lunch if you want seconds. And then after, at around 2:15, we're going to start with the speeches from friends. Party on for 30 more minutes.
Okay, come on, we'll go for a little break outside. Let's go.
Any help? Should I come? Any help? Should I stay? I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, I was gonna say it's chilly out, and I have a coat. I am so impressed with grandparents. They are so composed and poised and well spoken. Having taught high school, that's
Thank you.